Hi, StacyBurke here, and it's a Monday, so it's time for a grocery haul. For you, it's a Monday. For me, it's a Tuesday. Um, I don't know what date it is. It's probably the 18th of August or something like that. I'm done with the OC fair. It's kind of bittersweet. I kind of miss working it, but I kind of like having time to myself. Of course, now that I feel like one day, okay, I'm done with resting, I want to get back to work. But for financial reasons as well. But I'm doing stuff around the house, but it's kind of hard to do because we're having like a heat wave right now. And it's just kind of hard to do stuff around the house. I want to be outside or swimming or something. But I'm trying to get a few things done. But at the same time, the first day off, I literally just pitter patter around the house. Um, just did nothing. I still am eating leftover French fries. The last day of the fair, I usually stay late and I enjoy it. And I spent money, which I shouldn't have. Everything there, no matter whether you get alcohol or not alcohol, doesn't matter. Drinks are like between $14 to $17. No lie. One drink, no matter what it is, because they have frescas, they have all, it's a fair. They have all these different concoctions, whether it's alcohol or not alcohol. Like it doesn't matter. It's either $14 or $17 just for a drink. If you want food, then it's like, but I did get one Jack and Coke, which was $14. And then I wanted to try this seltzer, what's called a huckleberry seltzer, and that was $17. And then the fair, because being vegan, there's not very many options, but I wanted something I could take home and eat for a while. And they have those mile high shoestring potato French fries. Of course, you could get it topped with a lot of stuff like bacon or what. I just got French fries piled up like this, shoestring. If you've seen them at the fair, you know what I'm talking about. I'm still eating them. Today's Tuesday. The last day was Sunday. So I'm getting mileage out of them. They cost me $17 and some cents. That's how expensive it was. So two drinks and French fries, $60. But it's once a year, so I did that. I walked around, saw some bands. I'm going through some videos now, and I'm trying to figure out how to edit them and post them up for you to see. But you could always look at the OC Fair. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about the OC Fair. It's really fun. My voice is starting to come back. The last day, Sunday, my voice completely gave out. But it lasted me until the very end. Completely just, I could barely squeak a sound. But oh well. Oh yeah, got the mic on. Mic on for you. Sometimes I forget. A few videos slipped in that I forgot. Sorry about that. I'll try to keep the mic um uh juiced up. You have to I can't even think. Plug it in, like charge it. That's it. That's the word, charge it. Anyway, I know I could probably go to the store, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to go out and mess. It's just, and it's cheaper. I don't see the impulse buys, and I just get what I want. There was a few things out of stock, but that's okay because that's the beauty of how I actually buy too much stuff. I have way too much stuff, but I always have backup. So next week I'll get the stuff. Hopefully that's out of stock. And there's one thing that I got that was really cheap, and I guess they go, can we substitute this because they might be out of it? And of course, I get the most expensive brand. So it's kind of cool when they're out of stock, but they could substitute for a more expensive brand. Like, I'm on board with that. That's cool. Of course, it doesn't really matter to me. It all tastes the same. But anyway, let me show you what I got. I didn't get much. Oh, I'm going to show you what I put in the freezer already. But they've been out of my ice cream. Like, they'll have the ice cream in stock that I want to get. The vegan Stephen Colbert ice cream. I think it's called Americone or something. It's basically like an ice cream, but it's ice cream, like a cone, ice cream cone, but it's ice cream. And it looks so good. And it's always in stock when I put it in my cart. And then right when I check out, it's just out. So one of these days I hope to get it. But at least they always have what I usually like. This is what I usually like. It's a little the Stephen Colbert one. That glitch was my computer, not yours. The Stephen Colbert one is $2 and some cents. The Ben and Jerry's is like $2 and some cents. This is $4 and some cents. So it's like $2 more, but it's good. So delicious, dairy free, salted caramel cluster. I'm addicted to this now, and it's vegan. I know some ding dong likes to, be a little troll on here, like Stacy, that's not vegan. Like I made a mistake when I did I'm gonna put this in the freezer. By the way, I made a mistake of when I did the 5 vegan pizzas for $40. There was a pizza called Banza or whatever. It turned out to have real cheese in it. Even though it had chickpea crust, which I liked the idea of that, and it had veggies, but it did have regular cheese. But it was in the vegan section because I go to the vegan section and I put vegan and I was busy going to work and like I'm just busy. I just put the order in. Okay, it'll be delivered. I'm in the mood for that, and it's in the vegan section, of Whole Foods, and yeah, so that slipped by me, but it's still in the freezer. I mean, it'll get used. People do come over. I do have friends, kinda, you know. So it'll get eaten. It won't go to waste. But sometimes that happens. Like I don't understand when I put vegan in it. And yes, I could read labels. She goes, "Don't you read labels? It's so easy." I'm not gonna read like when it's in my grocery cart. I'm not gonna just read. I'm in a hurry, and if it turns out it gets here and I look at the label, well, it's not the end. Even if I accidentally ate it, the world's not gonna end. Okay, like the world's not gonna end. But I do recommend the pizza. It looks really good. It has chickpea crust. It looks really good. The price is really good. And there are some vegetarians out there. So if you're interested, that's still a good pizza at a good price. Anyway, let's go through my stuff. Okay, that's the empty. This was all for one thing of ice cream. I didn't get much. I do get a bit of Pepsi. I tried the Diet Pepsi. Oh my god, I really like the taste of this. I like it almost better than the Coke Zero. I don't know why, but no, I love the taste of, and this was $1 something, and a Coke Zero's $2 and something. So it's like, I don't know. This was way cheaper, and it tastes really good. So I got another Diet Pepsi. Got a Diet Pepsi. This is gonna be very small, you guys, because I don't really need much. Oh, this was the substitution. I love Polynesian sauce, and Chick-fil-A makes one, and it's like kind of expensive, and it's like it's not on fresh, and you have to get it normal. And I'm like, I wonder if I can just make my own. So I googled how to make Polynesian sauce, and one of it was apple cider vinegar. And I got everything they asked for to make Polynesian sauce because it's all about the condiments to me. I love sauce because those French fries been lasting me for like 3 or 4 days just because I reheat them with different sauce molds. And also, they've been out of vegan sour cream for so long. The vegan yogurt, the plain vegan yogurt, is a great substitute for vegan sour cream. But I'll put barbecue sauce in it. Sometimes I'll put ketchup in it. I'll put sriracha, put some vegan cheese, vegan bacon bits. Then if I want some Polynesian sauce, now I have it. And I got regular Amazon fresh, which was $1 something. And I'm sure Heinz was like more expensive. But they were out of the fresh, and so they substituted. So I got an expensive brand, which it doesn't matter. It's still apple cider vinegar. And this goes with a lot of different sorry, not vegetables, but recipes and stuff. So it's good to have on hand. I have the regular distilled vinegar for cleaning and stuff, but this is for like cooking and making stuff. So I got apple cider vinegar. That's a good staple to have. Oh, these shorts, I've had them forever. They're Corona. They're pajamas, but you can wear them out. They're very short. They're very short. But that just says Corona on it. So, and they're really comfortable. And it's a heat wave going on, so it's perfect. Oh, and I've been craving, with all the pizzas I've been eating and French fries and all this stuff, I've been craving ranch. And I could have sworn I had some vegan ranch in my pantry. I can't find it, so I must have used it. So I got some more. I got some, and it is plant trolls. It's vegan. And even if it turned out not to be vegan, the world's not. Even though I'd be bummed. I'd be bummed because I'm vegan. I want to be vegan. But if I make a mistake and something ends up in there that's not completely vegan, we'll call out the federal agents. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, what is this? Oh yeah, just normal barbecue sauce. I thought I had backup, and I didn't. I just like that backup, just barbecue sauce. You never know when you're just gonna need barbecue sauce and the beans. I love like barbecue beans and all that kind of stuff. So never know when you're gonna need it. And it's just cheap, like $1 something. So I keep it on hand. And then I really didn't need. I just got one avocado. Because I do have guacamole in the freezer, but if I just feel like having avocado on something, like on if I make a sandwich. So I got one avocado. It's not ripe yet, good, because I don't need it right away. So I'm just gonna, in fact, I'm gonna open it so it gets air, and I'm just gonna put it away. In fact, I might even put it in the refrigerator because I don't want it ripe until I want it ripe. But I'll put it away for a while, and then when it gets ripe, I'll put it in the refrigerator. Oh yeah. And at work, the owners at the Orange County Fair, the Lotta booth that I work for, they're so good. Look, first of all, at the Orange County Fair in the morning or anytime, you could go to the farm and you could buy fresh produce. It's really cool. But they would always get cucumbers, and I would smell them cutting up the cucumbers. They would give me some. It was really good. I almost got a watermelon, but it was out of stock. I was going to get a normal watermelon, but it said out of stock at the very end, which is fine. I'll probably get it, hopefully get it next week, because I want to get watermelon, because at the fair they had deep fried watermelon, but they also had watermelon with the chamoy and the tahini on it. I'm like, oh, that looks good, but I could totally make that at home. So I want to get some watermelon, and I want to put the tahini sauce on it, which is like chamoy, right? That's how you say it, chamoy. Um, and um, and the tahini on it. That looks really good. But I also got 2 cucumbers because I could put the tahini on that too, because I love cucumbers. So I got 2 cucumbers. I should open that to get aired out. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. So it's got 2 cucumbers. I haven't been eating the healthiest. I haven't been eating my salads and all this stuff. I've been eating like pizzas and French fries and fair food. Okay, last but not least, I got my 2 bottles of champagne. And yes, I probably should have got the 6-pack to get my 10% off. I just don't, because this is like a lot of money, you know what I mean? Even though it's $6 a bottle, it's not that expensive. In fact, it's less expensive than if I went to the grocery store. But maybe next week. I don't know. I always say maybe next week just to get the 10% off. But I just went ahead and just got the 2 bottles. Maybe next week I'll get, the 6-pack. Who knows? But that's it. I really didn't get much. And I think the amount was, I think it was $30, like $34. And that's including the tip. And yes, I tipped him extra. So, yeah. So I guess the avocado there. So I got my champagne. Avocados. Cucumber. And then, of course, my ice cream. So, I got all that. So, it's not that bad. Because this is $6 each. So, that's $12 right there. And then plus extra tax and all that because it's alcohol. So, it's like, probably 15 there. And then so I'll do the math, I guess. And this is like $4. And plus, groceries are just getting more expensive. So that's $34, ladies and gentlemen. But it was delivered as well. So that ain't bad. And that's including tip. So, all right. I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to get back to doing things around the house. I need to vacuum, and my cats hate it when I vacuum. They all run away and stuff like that. And just getting things done, ladies and gentlemen. Getting things done. So stay tuned for a lot more videos. And hopefully get some work. I need some work. I need to get back into fetish modeling. And so hire me. If you're a producer, hire me. I am ready. Who's looking for work and has 2 thumbs? This girl. All right. To all my Stace-Cadets, all my Burkettes, I hope you have a groovy day. Until next time, peace.